guys, so today I'm going to be telling you two culprits, or just basically things that you unknowingly do, or the things that happens to you that can actually stop your hair from growing or causes your hair fall. I know I've mentioned this before, that there are a lot of reasons why your hair is falling out. One of the obvious ones is if you have any health conditions such as PCOS, lupus, if you have thyroid problems, if you are on some medication, or either you use really strong harsh chemicals on your scalp, and those are the obvious ones that usually you would point out. But however, today I'm going to be telling you two things that maybe these are the things that you are experiencing daily or you're doing daily to yourself that actually causes hair fall. Okay, so the first one is emotional stress or mental stress or even physical stress. I've read about it that if you have experienced any traumas or maybe loss of a loved one, or if you're in a very stressful environment in your work or maybe in your school, that can actually cause your hair to fall. I actually do know a friend that since her work is very stressful, she would always experience her hair falling out, and also she would have bald spots because in that area her hair falls out every single time she's stressed. All right, let me read more info here for you guys. It says that emotional stress or any type of stress significantly slow or even stunt your hair's normal growth cycle. Once the hair has stopped its growth cycle, it lies dormant and eventually sheds after around 2 months. Stress is a huge part of a variety of different mental illnesses, including depression, anxiety, and insomnia. It doesn't really help that sometimes people who are suffering from depression and anxiety, they take medications, and sometimes that medication actually causes their hair to fall out. So it's not only the emotional and the mental stress that they're experiencing, but sometimes those medication contributes to hair loss. In most cases, it is stress that will cause you to lose hair. The most common type of stress-induced hair loss is telogen effluvium. If you guys don't know what telogen effluvium, it's just like it's a phase of your hair to where your hair is actually resting. It doesn't mean that your hair is not gonna grow, it's just in its resting phase. The thing about telogen is that this is not permanent and your hair will eventually grow back. And more details about the telogen effluvium is that it is often responsible for a large portion of hair loss, where the hair typically falls out in handfuls. Up to 70% of scalp hair can be lost through this condition. It causes the hair to stop growing. And if you have alopecia areata or if you have PCOS, stress triggers hair loss. So that's why this is very important, not to get stressed, or just basically know how to handle stress in your life. If you guys actually think of this is something that you're dealing with every single day. You know, if you're dealing with emotional stress, that is an everyday torture that you're experiencing in your body and you're putting your body through. So that is exactly why it really does affect your health and not just only your hair. All right, so number 2 is diet, okay? If you are always yo-yo dieting, it's really going to affect your hair, because I've actually read and I've experienced that before. If you lose weight super quickly, if you dramatically lose weight, or if you dramatically gain weight, it actually affects your hair as well. So it can make your hair fall out. And especially if you're not getting the right nutrients in your body, if you are depriving yourself from calories, of course it's going to affect your hair. And I know that everyone these days is on a diet, and sometimes if you don't do diets properly, it's really going to affect your hair. Also, as I've said, if you're not getting enough protein or the essential nutrients and vitamins that your body needs, aka if you have a poor diet, it would really affect your hair. And if you're into eating junk food, of course, you know, what nutritional value do you think you can get out of this? So in this part, I guess you guys already know the solution, and that is just to eat healthy, okay? Try and incorporate more green leafy vegetables in your diet. And I feel like if you focus on whole foods, and if you cut out all the junks and all the artificial foods and all the sugary foods and all that, you would be fine. I'm not here to preach on what kind of diet you guys are supposed to take in, because, you know, I am not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, so I can't recommend everybody the perfect diet that would work for all of you. 2 things that you have to remember. So number 1 is to manage your stress, or if you can, stop stress and eliminate it in your life, especially stop stressing out on things that doesn't really matter. If it doesn't build you up, if it doesn't grow you, then just stop stressing about it, stop overthinking about it. And number 2 is your diet. Okay, have a consistent, healthy diet. Also, one of the best ways that you can do to track if you're really eating healthy is to have a food diary. So basically what you do is you write down every single food that you're going to eat that day, just to check and see the quality of the food that you're eating every day, or the quality of the food that you're putting in your body, if it's nutritious or not. That's it. Guys, I just found that these two things are, you know, you can say are one of the most major culprits that contributes to hair loss or your hair not growing, because these are the things that you're actually experiencing every day or you're doing to yourself every day. So, you know, even though they're just little things, these little things definitely add up. If you're constantly stressed or if you're constantly on a diet, this is definitely going to catch up on you, and as a result, it's not only going to affect your hair but also your skin and basically just your health. So I hope you guys are cautious about this right now, and hope you all found this video helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it if you find that this video can help someone out there, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!